What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and we're back, part 54 of our playthrough, and I took the day off yesterday while I was waiting to hear the results of my refund request, and it was approved, so as soon as the money is back in my account, and as soon as I am confident that I'm not going to be retaliated against by NetMarble, I will go ahead and give them that money right back and make things right when it comes to my Mega Tier 2 ticket. I didn't want to do this, but, that's the path they chose. Some people have said that they ban people for requesting refunds, and not what I wanted to do, but I did because I'm obviously going to protect myself first. If people want to be skeptical of my story, I can't really do anything about that. I'm not going to really argue about it at this point, though, because it's just, I know what I did, and it's just not worth it. So I'm here, and I just want to make sure that, what people are saying about them banning accounts isn't true. And once I feel confident that I'm fine and they're not going to do anything to me, I'll have no problem giving the money right back, which is basically not, again, what I wanted to do. I think in a perfect world, they should have just been able to swap the tickets, even if it was a mistake by me, which I'm not saying it was. I'm a million percent sure that I pressed the regular tier 2 ticket. Um, like, even if it was a mistake, like, you would think that they would have service that protected the player, instead of, you know, oh, you made a mistake. Well, that's just too bad, too sad. Especially, if it's something that's never happened before. Like, I've never contacted them before. I've new needed to. And my whole point all along was, oh, you're just embarrassed that you clearly made a mistake. And, like, fine, I can understand you being cynical that way. But, I have made mistakes in this game when it comes to money. And I can definitely tell you one of them very, very specifically. There's a pop-up that comes up every so often that features basically Thor in the picture, and it's 39.99, and it's basically it's not this one, but it basically is the package that gives you like, where is it? It's basically this package for the most part, okay? Um, and somehow, some way, I accidentally, when the pop-up pops up, you're only supposed to be able to buy it once. Somehow, some way, I bought it twice, and I don't know what happened. I like double clicked something, and in that moment, I was pretty upset, mostly at myself, because I made a mistake. There's no two ways around it, um, and I don't think it should have let me do that. I feel like after you make a purchase or before you make a purchase, it should say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" But it never does that. So it is what it is. But this is the first time, other than in a comment section of my last video, that I've ever told that story because, yeah, it was kind of embarrassing. I didn't really want to spend that money twice, let alone even once. But I did, and it is what it is. And there's absolutely an addictive nature to this. I mean, I use most of my crystals to buy energy. Um, I like to grind and keep making my characters better. So it's 100 crystals to refill your energy and not wait 18 hours for a refill. So I've found a lot of entertainment in just playing this game and grinding it and continuing to level my characters and get stuff, and that's all that matters to me. So I that's why I do it. Like, it is what it is. I'm not sad about it by any means. So that's all that matters, and whatever. But um, as soon as it's all corrected, or well, it's all corrected. As soon as I know that I'm not gonna just turn around and give it back to them for them to say, yeah, you're done playing our game. Um, because we chose to have terrible customer service. Like, that was one of the arguments. It was like Mobium or Mobirum or whatever they're called, that they're a third party company that gets hired by NetMarble to do their support, and that is an excuse for why they can't do anything. And to that I say no. I've done customer service like all my life. I mean, I was a supervisor in a call center for many years. Like, that is not how you do customer service. That is an excuse to not offer customer service, to hire a third party to be a scapegoat for you, to basically give canned answers of, oh, we're not allowed to touch anything on the account, or oh, we're not able to do anything on the account. That's ridiculous. That's exactly how you do not create brand loyalty. You know, when you have somebody that when you have people that spend money on your game at an irrational level, like there's no two ways around it. Like most apps in the App Store, you know, if you're paying $10 for a gaming app in the App Store, that's generally pretty expensive. But free to play games, by design, are designed to end up costing way, way more than you will ever spend on a regular video game. Like, that goes for PC, console, handheld, whatever it may be. All right, like that is like their design. They are designed to get you to spend money, and that is why they limit you in the amount of energy. If the goal was to make you just keep playing the game, there would be no limits. You know, there wouldn't be energy. There wouldn't be some of these things that hold you back from continuing to play the game. That's why people spend money to play another click, or to do another spin on Candy Crush or whatever it may be, or in my case, to get more energy to keep playing the game. You know, like, that is exactly why these things happen. So, I mean, whatever. I'm enjoying this game, and I wish it wasn't the model that it is, but I've played plenty of games that are that model, and I don't have a problem spending money to do things to get what I want. You know, it is what it is. So, I mean, I've done it in plenty of games. You know, so especially where it makes it easier for the channel, like if I were given the option to do X in order to make a better video, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. This game though, like, it's funny. This game, like, I guess a lot of people talk about Cynic Alex, and he's basically the biggest daily, weekly, consistent player of this game that I'm aware of. He's literally the only one anybody talks about, and you know, he's definitely built himself a nice little niche in the streaming and YouTube universe, where people go watch his videos very, very consistently. But if you look at it, his audience, you know, he's getting, you know, about 40,000 views every time he does a video, give or take. I mean, I'm sure he has bigger videos, but on the daily, within the first few days of making a video, he's getting about 40,000 views, and that's fantastic. I wish every time I put a video out, I got 40,000 views, but I don't. It really depends on what it is. But the the bigger point I'm trying to make here is that's like the most I can hope for, you know? Like, is that type of audience for these videos. And if I'm lucky, my Future Fight videos get like 2,000 views a day. I'm very clearly doing this because I want to. Like, it's not, and that's kind of like what it was with Marvel Heroes Omega. Like, I loved that game, and the reason why I continued to play it is because I could, and because I loved it. It wasn't to make it big on YouTube. I certainly developed an audience for it, and a lot of those videos would get, you know, 10, 20, 30,000 views, you know, over time. And I've got Marvel Hero videos that have, you know, 100,000, 200,000 views. But they were not like a primary, you know, source of traffic for me, really, ever. I did it every day because I was able to do it every day. It was a very easy, you know, game to communicate with people on and stuff like that. But ultimately, it probably actually, I don't know. I definitely built a very loyal following, which I appreciate more than anything from that game. I think a lot of the people that really follow me closely are because of that game. Whereas the Lego people, yes, whenever I make a Lego video, that is typically going to, get me a lot more views than, Dragon Ball Z, you know. Um, I think those fans are not as loyal, I guess. I don't want to say that either because they're pretty loyal, but it's a different audience. It's a different type of, person watching the videos. So, I don't know. I'm it's fine. I'll have no problem um, going back to doing what I was doing, here shortly. I just don't want to get too wrapped up. So there's a part of me that wants to just finish this out because I don't think anybody else is going to do it for me. All right. Congrats, Richard Angel, for that. Do that right now. Got himself a Quicksilver there. Speaking of Quicksilver, I'm not really that much closer to getting him. We're only at 53, level 53. Um, so we got a ways to go there. What I can do right now is I can go ahead and use this tier 2 ticket that I would have much rather just turned in on Beast. He's ready to go to tier 2. Um, and I just don't feel like waiting for all the other stuff. So we're going to just go ahead and use this tier 2 ticket on Beast. My other option right now, there is another character I could tier 2, and that's Hela. But I've heard that she's not the greatest tier 2 character. I think we're close on Loki. No, we're not. I mean, we're close in the grand scheme of things. We're close on Red Hulk. Just need some more biometrics, so there's that. We're close on X-23, but it's really tough to get her biometrics, so we're not really there. Luna is who I wanted to use the Mega rank up on. So I don't want to really spend any of her biometrics right now, but I also don't want to use them for Quicksilver, which is what I did for Storm, and I super regret it, because she was another character I was considering for that Mega rank up, and now I unfortunately have like no biometrics for her. So um, I'm also kind of working on Spider-Man 2099 right now. Um, yeah, so I've been giving him the biometrics, so he's kind of close too. Um, but I'm gonna just go with Beast because I know that ultimately to get Jean Grey, I'm gonna need to use it on him. So we'll just go ahead and advance him to tier 2. So there you have it. Now the other benefit of doing that right now is I can start using all of his biometrics as well towards um, towards what's his face Quicksilver. So and any other character that I need to level up. So um, I guess nobody else is on right now to do this. So we'll just keep doing it. And I'm leveling up Loki and Hulk's costumes. Once they get to Mythic, I will have obviously them. Where not that you get many biometrics for them, but I can give any of their biometrics to any of my native tier 2s that I need to level up. So I did take Thanos to 2 stars. Um, I know that people are saying not to really concentrate on him as much as some of the others maybe, but I mean Quicksilver is literally about to be 6 stars, And I really love Thanos. He's probably my favorite Marvel villain, and I've actually considered getting his costume because I love the look of the Infinity Gauntlet on him. So we'll see what happens there. But um, showing off a little Hulk and Loki here. I've Red Skull with them because he's the next character I'm trying to go from 50 to 55. So, in any event, that's where we're at right now. So, I'm sure everything's going to be fine, to be completely honest. Um, not too worried, but I am playing it safe because I don't really feel like having to deal with it again. Um, like I really just I'm here to have fun playing the game, advocating for the game because it's a fun game, and even if you do decide that you want to play it the free way, that's certainly your right. And for those that want to invest money into it, I mean, it's is it the best investment? Probably not. I mean, honestly, you're probably better off, going to buy a full blown game. But if you're on your phone a lot playing a game and you love it and you want to support the studio, then go for it. It's all individual, and there's no right or wrong way. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend my way is the best way by any stretch. Um, but I do it. I look at it as a reinvestment. I don't make a ton of money off of these videos, but you know, basically every penny I make goes right back into the game, and I'm fine with that. So, anyway, hope everybody enjoyed today. That's the update, and we'll see you next time. Peace.